back to Evolving Male. So today we're going to do another thing on the Triumph, the Street Triple RS. So what we're going to do today is, the funny thing about this bike is it's a pretty, pretty up there bike, and it's got a lot of cool features, a lot of stuff that's, top of the line. It's a pretty top of the line bike. It's a mid-range, right, with the 765, but it's top of the line. And like at the RS, it's got all the extra stuff it's supposed to have. Didn't have the Bluetooth. Didn't have it. Didn't come with any extra. Nobody asked me if I wanted Bluetooth. Nobody asked me if I wanted heated grips and all that. And I'm in Florida, so most of the time heated grips aren't needed. But it does get cold sometimes, and it would be nice when you're driving down the road and it's below 50. Heated grips would be nice. So that's probably going to go in before next winter. But something it doesn't have, and not even an option, is cruise control. So there's no way to put cruise control in there. So what I've got here, if I've already opened it up, took a look at it, and put it back in the bag for show purposes. But what I've got here is a throttle lock, and I've never had a throttle lock before. I've always kind of never had cruise control on the bike. I've always been a little scared of a throttle lock. I like the idea, but I've always been scared. So this time around, I drive 39, 40 miles each way to work, and it's not bad on a straight shot, but if I get in any traffic and I'm slowed down, the old arthritic hand starts to hurt, And so I've really been thinking about it. So I'm still a little scared of it because I'm like runaway bike, kind of scares me. So, but anyway, so what I did is I started researching some throttle locks. The ones with levers and stuff, some of you guys probably are like, yeah, they're great, whatever. I don't know, it's cheesy. I don't like it. I don't like this whole having to do all this crap with my hands to try to hold it up against the brake lever or whatever. I'm not down for that. So one company that I saw was Atlas. Atlas makes a throttle lock, and I was kind of impressed with the way this looked because I thought it looked kind of OEM. It comes in black and it comes in polished, and I've got the polished billet color or whatever because the bike's sort of silver, and I thought it would kind of look okay. And I spent good money for this thing, so I might as well get it. Now this is actual Jeep money that I spent on the bike. This is how it starts, guys. So I sold something to a buddy of mine and got a little bit of money for it. I let it go really cheap, but I still sold it. So anyway, I lost money on that too. I lose money on everything. So it has a throttle lock. So how this goes on is I'm not really sure. Let me see. There is some sort of way, and it comes with some parts in here and some instructions. So we're going to take a look at this, and it says so there's some screws in here, and there's a tool in here, and there's a piece right here. You can see if you look real close, see there's teeth on that. So it's kind of like a ratcheting deal. And then you can do this where the throttle locks on top the grip, or you can do it where it's below. I opted for below because if you had like clip-ons, it probably wouldn't work. But the regular handlebars, I figured below because up here it looks like a I don't know, just kind of big old bulbous thing sitting there. Just to kind of go below. This little piece is going to fit right between the throttle and the body of the electronics there. So if I can figure out how to get this open, it doesn't help that I don't have contacts in it. I can't see. So I'm going to read the directions, and then we're going to come back and we're going to explore this and put this on. So stay tuned. Okay, so that was easy. So basically it was together, and I just pulled it and it came apart. So we're going to go over here and we're going to take a look. We're going to get down and dirty with this thing. Take a look right here and see what we have. So bear with me. Sorry about this. I'm going to move this because I've noticed this is really loud, even though it's not loud. It picks up really loud. So just hold on a second. Okay, so here we have the body arm. This is the bottom of it, and this is going to go. This essentially is going to go right sorry, I'm doing it over here, right in here. I'm so stupid. It's gonna go right here. So then what it says is you have, there are friction plates, and you have there are different thicknesses. Like you have this one is the thickest, then it goes down and down, sequentially down, right? So there's, I don't know if you can really see that. Let's see. So one's thicker, this is a little thinner, and then thinner and thinner. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna stick this here in the position that we want it, right in there. And then we're going to try to slide this friction plate in there, and if it fits, then it's probably good if it's snug. But if it doesn't fit, then we go down to a smaller one and then do it little by little until we find just where it's going to fit. So I am going to mess with this, and I'll be back on camera as soon as I figure it out for you. Okay, so since I can't determine, since I'm having trouble determining the biggest or which size would work good, I put this in here, but I can't hold it. Sorry, I keep going in the wrong place. I can't hold it. It looks like the big one might work. So I have opted to just try it. Worst case scenario is I have to take it off and put the smaller one on there. So it goes right about there. It's where it's gonna, I'm looking at where it's gonna make contact. Damn it, keep doing that. Where it's gonna make contact, and right just below the top of that is fine. So I cleaned, they supply you with an alcohol prep pad, and I cleaned this piece off, this flat area right there. I cleaned it off. Now I'm gonna take, I took the back off this. I'm gonna put this, shit, stick it to my finger. Press down nice and hard. Nice and hard, right? They say I let it cure for 24 hours. I'm like, are you kidding me? So there's that. Now, we're gonna take this, we're gonna stick it. We're gonna stick it, let me see if I can get this. I can't get this, so I'm gonna take the camera here. So what I'm actually doing is I'm taking this, and you can see there's little teeth. See those little teeth right there? And we're gonna stick it right in this gap. We're gonna shoot this gap right here. So I cannot get great camera work in here because it's so tight. Let me see. So it's going between the throttle. Come around the side. So you can see the throttle. You see that gap right there? That's actually where we're going to put it. So we're going to stick it right here, right in there. And if you look down in there, you can see. Let me see if I can get in there. Yeah, you see the pad. I'm trying not to drop this thing on my tank. See the clear pad? The pad's going to rub on the housing, on the throttle housing. It's like a stopper. It's gonna rub right in there. Okay, sorry guys. So now I'm gonna put that up there where we had it. Buttons facing to you. And I guess you want to be able to press the button. You got your hand on it. Put it too low, right? And then when I turn it, it's going to roll with it, and I have to get down here. So we kind of want it here. Press the button, and when you roll on it, it's where you can get at it in both instances. Then we're going to take the arm, and the arm, you got this, the arm has like this, see how it's shaped? This little point is going to go towards the front near the button. So we're going to stick the back end in. And it says you want to click at least 1 to 2 times. I don't know if that, okay. I don't know if that's enough. That doesn't feel like enough. Pull that back out. Okay, so I'm going to take you to another shot of this. So, can you see? I don't know if you see those teeth right there? There's teeth, kind of like, there's little teeth right there. See the little teeth right there, right here? And you got teeth in here, so when you're going to put this in, and you're going to kind of put it in there and leverage it. So you got to kind of find, I had it up too high and it wouldn't close down, so I got to go deeper into the teeth. Put it up in, let's see. Rolls down right there, okay. That's too far. Might be close. Get in there and then see if when I lock this down. I think that's good. I think that's actually pretty close. The key is just getting the right, starting it off in the right spot. It's kind of hard because I gotta roll over top the throttle, and it won't let me do it if I'm too far down in the teeth. Oh. Actually had it in there in a pretty good spot, so, and then I moved it. And after you get that, it has an Allen wrench in the bag and has 2 screws, and I guess that's in case you lose one, which tells me they think you're going to lose it. And it's not an Allen, it's like a star wrench. You can see it. A star or whatever. Hex star or some kind of thing. You can put that in a hole right there. See if I can get this up a little bit. So this screw is going to go in that little, in the front part of that, and I'll show you as soon as I get it started. I'll bring the camera back around. Bear with me. Okay, so let's take the camera. Okay, so this is what we got. So we got this thing in here. Where am I at? And then it's locked in the back. The camera's on the wrong side. Sorry guys. I'm got the phone kind of upside down. So the camera's in the back and the teeth are engaged. Let me see if I can get it in there. The teeth are engaged. See where the teeth are right there? They're kind of engaged right here. So this is the arm. It's in the teeth. And I try to push it down a little bit tighter right there. So push it down just a little bit tighter. Nope, that's everything. And then you can see the pads in there. I might have should have gone up a little higher on that pad. So as I rotate this normally, it puts the pad in the right spot. So that's about as high as I can go. And then the bolt goes in the hole right there. So I'm going to, with the wrong hand, tighten this down. Tighten this thing down. Just yikes. So what I'm going to try to do is tomorrow on the way home when there's light, because I go in the morning, it's 4 o'clock in the morning when I leave, it's dark. and I'm going to hopefully have the GoPro ready and working correctly. I'm having trouble getting that microphone thing to work correctly, but we'll try it, and I will test this thing out. Let's just see how it works. Okay, so that's it. That's it. We're sitting on the bike. Let's turn the handlebar a little bit. You're sitting on the bike and you're rolling down the road, and you're twisting the throttle, and you lock the throttle in, and boom, it's locked. And then, oh shit, I gotta stop, turn it up, and it turns up. So it doesn't impede me. And then, or if you're rolling down the thing and you just want to take it off so it's not whatever, you just hit the bottom button, and now you got normal throttle, and you're rolling around, lock it in, there you're good to go. So I think what I'm gonna do is let me pause this real quick. Okay guys, so we're rolling down the road, driving like a maniac, whiplash, and you know, you get your arm, your wrist, you down here, your wrist starts hurting, so all I gotta do is come up with my thumb. Can you see that? Come up, I got it down, come up with my thumb, press right there, and relax my hand. Let's get a closer look. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna release it. So see how that pad is really, see how it's pushing this thing out? I think I need the smaller pad in there, so I'm gonna put the smaller pad. But you're rolling down the road and you realize, oh crap, my hand hurts. So I'm gonna just, you lock it in like that, and we're good to go. And you're rolling around, and then it's still got enough resist. You know, it's just enough resistance I can take it up, and or just hit the button off and it releases. See that? Watch. Twist it, press the button in, and then when I press this button, it releases. So I'm going to go ahead and put the smaller pad on real quick and see if that's a little bit. I don't like the way it's kicked out. You can see it's kind of kicked out to the side. Let me go ahead and put a smaller pad. If I can pause this. Maybe. Pause. My phone's not working. Okay, so this is what I do on eVOLVINGmALE. So I'm a little dumb. I'm a little dense. So I actually cut that pad. There's 3 different size pads. A big fat one, a skinny one, and then a skinny one. You could see I went from, and they come in, I don't know if you can see, where's the damn lens? Well, you can't see on this one, but on this one there was basically 2 attached, and I thought it was like different size. Those are 2 different sizes, but they're not. They're the same size. And then also I separated it thinking you only needed 1, but it's made to have, you can see this is actually 2. So I had separated this one. This was the original size. This is the other one. So what I did is I had huge pad. This thing is a fraction, maybe a third the size of this one. So I don't need that big a pad from what I can tell. So I'm going to go ahead and fit this one with the smaller pad, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have to give a shout out to whoever I watched on YouTube the other day over the weekend do a installation on this, and he said that they give you a wrench but use your own. And he said, and they give you that wrench but use your own. Trust me, use your own. I think I might have watched it on YouTube, or I think I read it online, and he was right, because this wrench kind of sucks. So I got my own little bit. I'm just putting it in there because you don't want it to fall apart. Nice and snug. Okay, so I think this is going to be fine. If I turn it and I lock it, it holds it. The only thing that may happen is the shaking. It's not super tight. I don't know. The vibration may vibrate it loose. So I will let you know after the ride I take tomorrow, and we will see. And if it does shake loose, I will put the next size pad in there. But what I didn't want to do is have it too tight, because I told you I'm a little leery about it. And it looks like it might just be ever so slightly just too much. But so what I'm going to do is I am just going to put this gear, put everything in my jacket and take it with me tomorrow, and we'll see. We'll go from there, because I'm not real sure. So yeah, we'll try it out. So I'll let you guys know, and we'll give another finish this video up in a little bit. So stay tuned, and we'll take her on the road, and we'll find out just how it works right here on eVOLVINgMALE. Stay tuned.
We're on the road. We're driving down the road, and just gotta do this at low speed, so hopefully that the noise of the bike and the wind doesn't mess with this video a lot. So I'm gonna let some cars go by us here, so I can kind of go at my own pace and give a review. So it's attached, everything works pretty good. So we're driving down the road, get going about 40 miles an hour, and press the top button here, and then you can let go. You can adjust it. If you need to take off a little bit more, you can. If you need to slow down, you can turn it. Or you can just keep it right where you want, make an adjustment, let go. You may have to adjust a little bit more or whatever, because it's not, you know, it's not legit cruise control. So you may have to you may find it kind of creeps up or down a little bit, but basically it works. And then grab hold of it and release it by pressing the bottom button, and it doesn't move. If you release it and don't hold on to the throttle, it'll kind of like jar you forward a little bit because it slows down instantly. But other than that, it works really good, and I'm really happy with it. There's no complaints with it. I find that it works just works fantastic. So just drive along. You can go no hands or one hand, and there's no problem. So that's it, guys. Thanks for checking me out. As always, I really appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe below, and you know, leave comments. Let me know what you think. Any questions, please feel free to ask. And that's it, guys. As always, like I always say, peace out.